Saturday, August 19th. This is the LA podcast. I am at the boat ramp in Fiesta Island, I guess you would call it. I just finished taking a shower outdoors. I've gotten used to cold showers. I think my skin is toughening up a little bit. Well, I live in San Diego. This is the boat ramp is in San Diego. Fiesta Island is not really that much of a party. Fiesta Island is a sand island with a lot of scrub on it, and what people do is they have bonfires out there, and now all they do is meth. They used to be like have over the line tournaments and stuff, and I think they still do, which is some weird baseball for like people that are out of shape. Now they have tweakers and meth labs. Like it's very strange. Like it's a very strange thing. I don't know how long this shower is going to last. But here people come off the boats, and I don't know, they've been like water skiing or something, and they have to get the bay off of them because the bay is full of like real horrible crap. So they get the bay off of them, but they don't use shampoo, and I use shampoo, so that makes me look especially conspicuous. But anyways, this is San Diego. This is San Diego. I'm heading to LA where there's hope and stuff. I am a comedian. I'm Mike Coppolino. If you haven't noticed, I am a comedian. It's not real life what I'm doing here. I'm just doing like an edited version of real life that is like 4 hours. I mean, you get to listen to this for 4 hours, but it's edited. You don't get super tortured. That's what I mean. You don't get super tortured by the pauses of me thinking about stuff, which I'm not going to talk about. Anyways, all right, that's enough for this. I have to go shave. But this will continue in traffic probably. The last one was just me yelling at traffic. There's a lot of me yelling at traffic, and there's going to be more of me yelling at traffic because this moment is peaceful right now, but eventually it's going to be violent because I'm going to be in Los Angeles, and it has to be. All right, we'll stop now, and we'll continue later. I don't know what the deal is. This is traffic I do not understand. I hope there's an accident to justify this, but I see all the people driving, and I know that it's not. I know it's just that's the way they're driving. So maybe the Border Patrol set up another checkpoint. You know, that could be a new thing. There's a checkpoint down here. The Border Patrol usually is very lax about it. But they could have a second one up here now. It's cheaper than building a wall. Just build a second checkpoint deeper into Los Angeles and say, hey, what do you believe in? You know, that'll be the way it'll be. There'll be checkpoints everywhere. People are stupid in traffic, obviously. I mean, if you could buy a self-driving car, an expensive car, you can get to like you could have a different philosophy lane, like a few different philosophies if you pay into it. You could have your own philosophy if you pay into these two traffic lanes, and then these other traffic lanes, you aren't paying enough. You aren't paying enough taxes. You got to get into more traffic. That's the way it's going to work. That's a good way of generating money for the government and the economy. Are the two synonymous? The government and the economy? Is it synonymous? I think it is. If the economy is great, then the government should work. The government should be excellent. It should be the best government ever. Nevertheless, the economy is great. Isn't the economy great? But the government's horrible. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know, maybe the economy is not so great. The traffic is terrible, though, so obviously people are buying cars. We stopped in the fast lane. We're stopped. Dead stop. I get to stare at these people while traffic goes by fast. All right, let's move out of here. Move out of this fast lane, because that can't be right. There's something wrong here. These moments were brought to you by traffic. Traffic in Los Angeles. You get to like think of pissed off thoughts, and tangents and things. Jeez. Now there's cops on the opposite side. That might be it. We might have another checkpoint. Oh, it's Border Patrol too. I guess this is a big day for like white supremacist rallies. August 19th. There's supposed to be one in Huntington Beach today. There's supposed to be one at a bonfire. There's going to be mini Nazi rallies everywhere. It's a Nazi rally day. They're celebrating Charlottesville. They had a great success in Charlottesville. It was great advertising. So now they're super doubling up. They're not even doubling up. Now there's 100 Nazi rallies today. It's kind of gross. It is gross. It is gross. And the philosophy that they have is they want violence. I mean, they want violence because people react to it. People have to react to it. I mean, if somebody gets into a fight with you, you have to get into a fight, or you have to like just get your ass kicked, which is also fine. I mean, you can get your ass kicked, but they're not talking about getting your ass kicked. They're talking about like permanent damage. If you get into a fight, you just get into a fight. I mean, it's not that big a deal. You walk away from it, you're pissed off, you get up off the ground, you dust yourself off, and that's it. But these guys want to hit you with something, like a hammer, and you don't know whether you're going to get up in the same place, the same way, or not get up at all. I don't know, that's the way it is. But you have to react to that, and you have to react in kind, and that's the problem. And that's really the problem. I mean, I was sitting at a Del Taco, and old man came in. The old man came in. I got the red hat. How he's proud of America. He's proud of Washington, and he's wearing the red hat. But he has a knife in his pocket. Like he has a good knife, like a good one. That worries me a little bit because I know people like that, and usually they're hidden. I mean, I've been to barbecues where the people like come out and they have the knife out and they show you what they do. They show you how to do it. It's a drag to see it. And then they put the knife away. It's right there in the belt. They're ready for it all the time. I don't know. I don't even want to teach you how to do that stuff. I don't even want to mention it. But you get instructed. I mean, you get instructed at these parties. You get instructed at little things. It's easy to learn. If you have all you have to have is the wherewithal to do it, and it's very easy to learn. And that's the frightening thing is people can be really, really stupid, but be very good at it. I don't know what to think. We may be in for stuff. I mean, if you look at the way the Nazis came up in the 40s. I mean, but they never had a good economy to work with. I mean, we have a great economy, right? It's not like the Nazis were post-war. They had a terrible economy. Like they had the worst economy ever, and people are dying in the streets. They're picking butts out of the sidewalks and the gutters, picking out cigarette butts. It's weird. And then all we're doing is just raising the price of cigarettes. So now people are picking the cigarette butts out of the gutters, even though we have a great economy. It's $12 a pack. That's why it's such a great economy. People can't be happy. I think that's the problem. It's just that we have such a great economy, yet people cannot be happy. They always have to be working. They always have to be doing things. I guess that's the reason why we have such a great economy. Clearly there's people that are not having such a great time. And you see them all over the place, just right on sidewalks. I mean, that's a new thing, I guess. And then we actually hate those people, by the way. We hate those people because they're not working hard enough. They're not working as hard as us. And we have miserable lives. And they have miserable lives. But we have miserable lives and we work our whole lives. This is terrible. These people suck. We have to get rid of them. We can't take care of them. Look at our lives. Our lives are terrible too. I don't know. I am still stuck in traffic, by the way, so that's why I'm angry. I don't know what to think of it. They're burning books. That's the thing. They're burning books now. But they're burning Vogue magazines and things. They're burning Korans. That's what they're doing. They're burning Korans. Bring a Koran to a bonfire. I mean, that used to be taboo. Now it's no longer taboo. Now they really want the violence is what they want. And that's the most important thing is you need the violence. You need the terrorism. Now, if you have the terrorism, then we can be terrorists too. Everyone can be terrorists. Just as long as there's somebody starting it off. So Korans are burning right now. This is the day Korans are burning. We weren't supposed to do that. Now we are. And now we're going to be filming it. And those Nazis, the Nazis over in Saudi Arabia and whatnot, are going to get super pissed off, and their Nazis are going to have to compete with our Nazis. And then regular Muslims and our regular atheists or whatever we are going to be sitting around going, oh Jesus, we got to look at these people, and now we have to act. Now we actually have to do stuff. Yeah, unfortunately, I know how to do all that stuff, so there. It's going to be gross. All right, now traffic is free. Now I'm caught in traffic again. Do I even know how to do this stuff? I just know what I have to do. That's like the gross thing. The gross thing is you live with people who have existed in that culture, who have existed in it their entire lives. And they look at it and they see it coming up. They know how all it takes. And that's what's frightening. It's very easy. Like, all you need is 5 people at a concert of 100 or 150, and they don't even need guns to control the crowd. They don't even need guns. They don't need knives. They just need to be big, and they need to act. They need to act decisively, and that's enough. But we learn from it. I mean, that's the other thing. We always learn from it. So the first time that happens, it works. They make everyone dance. Everyone dance. The crowd swirls. There's a pattern of it. It's like having watching fish, in schools, and you watch the tuna school the fish. They school them. They ball them up, and then they grab them. They can get them. It's very easy. We're not fish, because fish are just plants that swim. They don't have memories. They don't think. We as humans have memories and thoughts, and we adapt to things. So when we get schooled the first time, we actually get schooled. Next time they show up, we have brass knuckles and stuff and pepper spray, and that's how it ends. You could have as many people as you want, just being dicks. Everyone else has pepper spray and brass knuckles and smileys and locks and socks and things like that, and they're improvised and they go after them, and that's what happens. And then the next time, it's guns. But that's the way things go. Like I say, people are more serious. Like I say, they're carrying knives around, and they're wearing red hats. So when you see that, be aware of it. I mean, be aware of the thing. But if you're at Del Taco, check to see if the tables are secure to the ground, because tables could be used as obstacles. Bus trays could be used. You can get all fucking Jason Bourne with shit. A bus tray weighs 3 or 4 pounds, and it has pivot points on it, all 4 of them. If you just get your thumb and finger in there and give it a little bit of a whip, a bus tray can do a lot of damage. I mean, a bus tray can definitely stun you, and a table can get into your legs, and then you get the rest of you, and that's how it works. Make sure the rest of you works, though. If a guy has a knife, you got to make sure he's not going to get too much of you. They might get a little bit, but you got to make sure they're not aware of it. They just got to be random with it, and you got to be pissed off so you don't even understand what's happening. That's how a fight works. But it's interesting. I'm old, so it's a different way of thinking. Hopefully, I'll be ready when it happens. I mean, you want to be a little readier. You don't want to just be some stupid dick. It just rolls over like something that listens to banjo music. These poor kids. I mean, they just think talking is going to work. Do a lot of crossfitting, I guess. I don't know. I think the people that do the crossfitting are kind of on the opposite side. They can afford the workout. They're ready for the violence, but I don't think I think they're going to protect their business cards or something. I think they're going to protect things like that. They'll protect their condos, and they'll protect their CrossFit memberships. That's the other thing they'll protect. Their ability to CrossFit, their ability to pay money to drag around the kettlebell. That's what they're paying for. That's status. I was on a ladder for 2 days this week, and that was my workout. Being on a ladder. My legs are strong. I'm fat and I'm on a ladder. That's what I was doing all week. It's more than most people get, being fat and being on a ladder. I need to lose some weight, though. I think I am losing weight just by doing stuff like that. Also, I'm in this hot car, podcasting, and there's no traffic. There's plenty of traffic, and I'm podcasting, and it's hot. And so what's happening now is I'm going to have to turn off the podcast. I have to open windows. This is the break. This is the break in the podcast. I'm going to open a window and end it, and then when we get to LA, there'll be another one, another part of it. I don't think anyone's even listening because the phone was on the fucking floor. No one paid any attention to this thing. It was like a weak podcast. Like no one listened to it. I hope this phone is really good. I think this phone is excellent. I think this is it's a Huawei phone. It's an iPhone clone. I just want to let you know about this right now. This phone cost me $40, and it's a perfect recorder. It's a perfect recorder. It's way better than the Android phone, or maybe it is an Android phone, but something in it is better about it. There's just something cleaner about the recordings. I recorded all my albums on this phone, this style phone. Totally accidental. If you're thinking the pen is mightier than the sword, this is the pen now. I also have pens. I bought pens last night. So I've been writing too. Anyways, it's getting super hot in the van, so I'm turning this off, and then I'm going to do more podcasting. So there. Oh, all right. All right. So we're continuing this thing.